Old arcade building. Huh? This is J Hobbs's. Chat. This is J Hobbs's home. Oh, she's looking sick. I ain't gonna lie. Hold on a second, bro. No, he tough. He think he tough. Yo, this shit is actually.
Hey, Forehead, how you doing?
I ain't gonna. You got a nice place over here, dog. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, I'll give it to you. Hey, I'll give it. This is nice. Real nice.
I'm glad you like it.
Real nice. You know what I'm saying?
It's
Maybe a little
crazy.
bit too nice for someone like you, but hey, hey, it looks good.
And I appreciate it. I get it. I understand. So, Forehead, I understand. I thought I'm running for mayor. Where better place to start than the most impossible votes for me to get in the city? With yourself.
Yeah, well, listen, Denzel, I ain't gonna lie. You have to do some real good convincing here. You know what I mean?
But the thing is, Forehead, I'm not going to try and convince you. I'm just going to be honest, and I'm going to, I'm just going to tell you, what will happen. And I don't know whether you agree with what's been going on. Danger was, I liked Danger, and he definitely, I'm not sure really what happened or what went on. I don't know what caused him to flee and all the rest, but he's not here now, and he beat me, fair and square. He played the game better than I did. But obviously there's an election for the last 4 weeks of his term. So I'm running because, I feel like, yes, I wasn't successful. And, I kind of want to run this one out. As much as, I didn't dislike Charles, I feel like him and Razzle, the way they conducted and handed out these grants, was something that needs to be controlled. And probably one of my only things going into it is that this grant system needs to be fucking shut down, reworked from the inside out. Because, Forehead, would you believe if I told you there's civilians that have never done anything in their life, to even make any money? They've never held a gun, they've never robbed a bank, they've never gone through the hardships of any criminal, and they're sat there with 30 million in their bank accounts, laughing.
Well, you ain't gonna convince me. I know all about it, dog. I heard Michael Russell gave out $440 million in 3 months.
And that's what you're up against, right? And I've said the same to other groups. Criminals have to work for their money too, right? You have to put your life on the line. Put yourselves in harm's way to provide for your friends and family. And instead, you got people sat in their castles, driving their supercars, getting paid $50K an hour, getting grants from the government, and just laughing at everybody. No wonder there's no fucking hostages to take, because everyone's driving around in an Amaggio.
I don't disagree, my dog. Let me tell you something, right? I don't know if you know anything about this, but one time I went to a auction.
Mm-hmm.
I was bidding my hard-earned money. You know what I mean? And then a state-funded gang came along and was trying to outbid me.
Mm.
And then when I found out how, at the time I didn't know that they were state-funded gang, but, I ended up
state-funded gang. Hades?
Hades. I don't know if they are, but ballers.
The BBs?
Ballers.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. That's straight to the top. No,
that is straight to the top.
47 million.
That's correct.
Kind of makes you, maybe we were a bit late to the Fight Club business. Maybe we should have got in sooner. Hey, if it's any reassurance to you, hey, and this isn't my doing, but this is just what's happening. All of that money is being audited, is being checked, being made sure that, and this is to every person that's ever had a grant. Files are being requested by the mayor's office, and they're kind of cross-checking it with every single penny that was, asked for, and making sure it was spent on exactly what it was,
Let me tell you something. Right? I don't normally like. How do I say this? I don't normally root for the police. But if there's one thing that I wish they did their job well in, is this. You know what I mean? I hope they shut that shit down.
I agree. I'm 100% with you. But it also makes people that have legitimately gone out there and earned their cash just look like peasants in these streets, when actually, when you're just being dwarfed by people like Quentin Quantum, who are currently running for mayor, but has had 21 million of individual grants for his own state-funded events. Remedy Creed on 16 mil. And these people have got the nerve to put their name down and run for mayor, acting now like it's a problem that they've all of a sudden got a problem with the grants being given out, when they were the fucking people that were receiving them and approving it every step of the way.
Here's the thing, Denzel, right? As much as I like what you say, and as much as I support what you're saying, me and you both know, right? At the end of the day, ain't anything personal with you, dog. Like I said, I like what you're saying, but you gotta understand, we're never gonna vote for you just because of who you're part of.
No, but I know that, but I gotta try, you know?
I know you gotta try.
I can't not have this conversation with you just because I can't, that'd be dumb of me. Like, I know you're not gonna vote for me. You know?
I'll put it this way. If you weren't a part of who you're part of, I would vote for you. But sadly, that's the reality of it, right? So, it be what it be.
Forehead, the amount of things that I unfortunately fall short on because of affiliation, Hey, I suppose it goes both ways, right? You know all about that too, right?
Well, it does go both ways. In your case, not as much because
Well,
let's be honest. Listen, it does go both ways.
No, I don't mean it. All right, I'm not talking about fucking bank trucks, okay?
But for you, it doesn't.
I'm not talking about fucking bank
How many
trucks.
times have you been kidnapped and your people just let you get kidnapped, not give a fuck about it? You know what I mean? In your case, it doesn't even go both ways. In your case, you're just receiving the negative aspects of it in every single way, and none of the positives. You know what I mean? But what do I know?
Yeah, well, I mean, yeah, okay. Well, I mean, I if it means anything, obviously I don't like being taken hostage, but I know when you guys take me, I'm in good hands. I know that, if anybody tries to get me back, they're probably not going to succeed. Therefore, I'll be safe in the bank with you guys. I think regardless, like I know you can't, but I didn't want to count the conversation out. I didn't just not want to have it, because of I suppose our affiliation.
I mean, I get it, and I respect it, dog. And like I already said, I mean, I'd mostly vote for you. You're the only. I'll tell you this. I've had, I think, 3 other mayors or candidates for mayors approach me, and I asked them one question. I ask them each and every single one. I'm asked one question. I say, "How do you feel about the grants? What are you going to do with the grants?" And they all say, "Give out as much as I can." And as soon as they say that, I am not voting for them. You're the only one so far that's against the grants. You would be the only one.
Still saying that to this day.
To this day, that's right.
Boy, if they give out grants to people, right? If that's their campaign to get people to vote for them, they give out grants to people and they spend that on shit. They're going to come for their cars. They're going to come for the people that have had the grants houses.
I understand that, right? But when I asked him the question, I said, if you could, would you give it out? And he said yes. So if these people could do it, they would do it. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I mean, I've seen the shift. We're gone are the days of, criminals being the richest people in the city. We now have politicians with
well, it's not see that's not what I dislike. What I dislike is I have to compete with state-funded gangs. That's what rubs me the wrong way. Like I told you, I went to an auction where a state-funded gang was bidding $25 million. So it's affecting my life. It is affecting me, these damn fucking grants. And that's why I don't like it. Hopefully all these motherfuckers get this shit seized.
Yeah, understandably right. You're not going to vote for me. But that doesn't change, that if I am successful, I mean this, obviously if you, if they need anything and there is stuff I can help with, and my door is still open to you guys, right? And I mean that. If I'm going to be mayor of the city, it's my job to be unbiased. And to be honest, I don't think I'm part of the, the historic beef between the Manor and the Besties anyway. I kind of joined at a later stage. I skipped the build-up,
I'm honest, you might not be directly a part of it, but you are a part of it.
Oh, I understand. Oh, I'm saying I understand. You can also understand from me why I don't necessarily feel the same way, as some of the other people do, right?
Nah, I get it. Well, shit. I mean, at least we got an understanding, right?
Hey, no, 100%. Hey, I mean, no, as far as it goes, I think you've always been fair. But it was definitely a conversation I wanted to have, even if I can't convince you.
I'll tell you this, dog. I mean, at least if you do win, at least you're in the right mindset. I give you that. So
The
at least there's
is,
something good about it, right?
well, I mean, yeah. But if people think that I'm gonna, win an election and walk down to Grove Street and buy them the whole street and give them 5 million, 10 million worth of grants, and I wouldn't be impeached in 30 seconds.
I mean, yeah, I'm sure. Sure, you're not that stupid, right? What the fuck?
Oh, sorry, it's just
Oh, is this the Red Guardian?
Denzel Wallace.
Oh, not the Red Guardian.
I'm here to see if you have what it takes to become the next mayor.
Oh.
I'm here to see if you're corrupt like the rest of this city.
I'm not corrupt, mate. No.
I've looked into your financial
I don't know.
records.
Is it part of a gang?
I've seen you take a $3 million grant. What did you use the grant for, Denzel Wallace?
I haven't used the grant, sir.
So he's one of the people that takes grants. Is that right?
Also, I can't help but notice that you're having a meeting with the guy that I saw robbing a Banks truck. And I can't help but notice there's a group sex bag over there.
Yes, my friend Clay left that there yesterday.
I'll be watching you, Denzel Wallace. If you do anything corrupt, I'll break your kneecaps. Stay away from bank trucks. Aubrey Webster, I know who you are.
You know that guy?
I might have met him once or twice.
I
think he goes by the Red Guardian.
Yeah, he pops up every now and again to try and
Yeah.
He's probably been listening the whole time. I'm gonna be honest.
Nah, Denzel. Well, it was good seeing you, my dog.
Yeah, good to see you too.